So I've got an example here where we want to find the greatest common factor of these two numbers. And I've also got our method here, and we'll use this one to see if we can answer this. So the first thing we want to do is write out the prime factorizations of our numbers. 18 is equal to 2 times 9, which is 2 times 3 squared. And 343, that's a little trickier. If you try kind of applying our rules, the last digit isn't divisible by 2. So 343 isn't divisible by 2 or by any even number. Right? So if we add the digits, 3 plus 3 is 6, 6 plus 4 is 14. That's not divisible by 3, which means 343 isn't divisible by 3. The last digit isn't 5 or 0. So 5 doesn't go into it, and we're getting to the point where we really just need to start dividing by some numbers. And if you take this and divide it by 7, we get this is 7 times 49. 49, of course, is 7 squared. So this is 7 to the third power. Now here's where things start to get interesting. List all the factors that they have in common. Well, there aren't any. Right? The first one has a 2 and a 3. The second one has a 7. There's nothing in common. So what do we do? Well, there's always an answer to this, right? There's always a greatest common factor to two numbers because every number has 1 as a factor, right? So ultimately, when we end up with a situation like this where there's no other prime numbers, 1 isn't a prime number, where there's no prime numbers that they have in common, right? Then our greatest common factor is just equal to 1. In fact, two numbers that have this property where the greatest common factor is 1, they have a special name, and we say that they're relatively prime. So if you'd like to get the full context, you can click on the upper link here to see the corresponding lecture. And if you'd like to see another example, the link below will take you to another presentation that expands on what we've done here to an example with 3 numbers instead of 2. Finally, if you like this example or found it helpful, please don't forget to click on the like button below.